February 6th, 2011, Super Bowl Sunday. Aaron Barr's iPhone dies mid-email. He tries his password, Kibafo33, the one he's used everywhere for 7 years but is incorrect. His Facebook? Locked. Twitter? Someone else is posting from his account. His home address? His social security number? His wife's phone buzzing with death threats. But here's what Barr doesn't know yet. 4 teenagers are watching him through his own security cameras. They have 71,000 of his emails. They found something that will destroy 3 companies and expose a conspiracy to attack WikiLeaks. The craziest part? One of them is pretending to be a 16-year-old girl. Another is secretly working for the FBI. In 12 minutes, this former Navy cryptologist will realize he just made the biggest mistake in cybersecurity history. How did a military-trained security expert get hacked by teenagers? And what did they find in his emails that was worth $2 million to keep secret? 6 weeks earlier, December 23, 2010. Aaron Barr sits in his $3.2 million government-contracted office, staring at a spreadsheet that makes his blood run cold. HB Jerry Federal, his 3-person security firm, has burned through $893,000 in 6 months. He got 0 new contracts. At this rate, they'll be dead by March. But Barr has discovered something. Something that could save everything, or destroy it. While other security firms chase million-dollar firewalls, Barr's been hunting ghosts. For 73 straight nights, he's been infiltrating anonymous chat rooms, creating fake identities, mapping their social networks. He's convinced he's cracked their code. Using nothing but Facebook likes, Twitter follows, and LinkedIn connections, he claims he's identified their secret leaders. Q in California, Owen in New York, Commander X in Boston. His real names, real addresses, and real people who think they're untouchable. January 31st, 2011. Barr makes the call that seals his fate. He phones the Financial Times. "I can prove Anonymous has a hierarchy," he tells them. "I have names." The reporter asks if he's worried about retaliation. Barr actually laughs. "They think they're so elite," he types in an email to his programmer that same day. "As 1337 as these guys are supposed to be, they don't get it. I have pounded them." That smiley face, remember it. It's about to become evidence in a federal investigation. His own team thinks he's lost his mind. Ted Vera, HB Gary's lead programmer, sends Barr a meme, the South Park Underpants Gnomes. The first step is gathering data. The second? No one knows. And the third is profit. Even Barr's business partner warns him, "You're poking a sleeping bear with a very short stick." But Barr's already scheduled the FBI briefing, February 4th, 10 a.m. The Financial Times article goes live. "Cyber activists warned of arrest," the headline reads. Within 17 minutes, it's trending on Reddit. Within an hour, it's on every hacker forum from Moscow to Manila. And in a basement in England, an 18-year-old girl named Kayla reads Barr's quotes and starts typing 9 words that will change everything. This idiot just declared war, so let's give him one. But there is something Barr doesn't know. Anonymous isn't what he thinks. It has no leaders, no hierarchy, no organization. It's not even a group. It's an idea. And you can't arrest an idea. What happens when you attack something that doesn't exist? And why did 4 random teenagers decide Aaron Barr had to pay? 4 hackers converge in an encrypted chat room. You need to understand who these people really are. Sabu, a 28-year-old Puerto Rican from New York's Lower East Side, caring for his nieces while hacking governments. Topiary, British, 18, writes press releases that newspapers quote verbatim. Kayla, claims to be 16, might be younger, can break military-grade encryption in her head. T-Flow. Nobody knows anything about T-Flow, not even the other hackers. They've never met. They'll never meet. But in the next 37 hours, they'll commit one of the most devastating hacks in history. Kayla types 7 characters into HB Gary's website. Or 1-1. It's called SQL injection, a hack so basic, it's taught in Computer Science 101. The site crumbles like wet paper. She's in. But that's not the shocking part. The shocking part is what she finds. Aaron Barr, the cybersecurity expert charging the government $270 per hour, used the same password everywhere. Not just similar passwords, the exact same password. Kibafo33, his email, his Facebook, his Twitter, his LinkedIn, even his World of Warcraft account, all protected by his dead dog's name and his high school football number. Here's where it gets interesting. The hackers don't immediately destroy everything. Instead, they do something terrifying. They watch. For 31 hours, they read Barr's emails in real time. They see him bragging to the FBI. They watch him mock them to reporters. They even read his message to his wife. "Honey, after Monday, we'll never have to worry about money again." Sabu screenshots that one. "This is going to age poorly," he types. After that time, the hackers find something that makes them stop laughing. Hidden in Barr's emails are PowerPoints labeled WikiLeaks Destruction Plan, WikiLeaks Destruction Plan.ppt, and Journalist Targeting Protocol, Journalist Targeting Protocol.doc. The presentations detail operations to plant fake documents in WikiLeaks, expose whistleblowers' identities, and destroy the careers of specific journalists. One slide actually uses the phrase cyber assassination. Another suggests targeting Glenn Greenwald's family. T-Flow breaks the silence. This isn't just about him attacking Anonymous anymore. Topiary agrees, "We're not just taking him down. We're exposing all of it." They download everything. 71,843 emails, 27 PowerPoints, and 2,165 confidential documents. A total of 4.7 gigabytes of evidence that HB Jerry Federal isn't just incompetent, they're conspiring to destroy journalism itself. After that, Topiary writes the message that will replace HB Gary's homepage. You've probably heard the famous line, "You've tried to bite at the anonymous hand, and now the anonymous hand is bitch-slapping you in the face." But that's not the line that terrified Barr. The line that terrified him was this: "We're not hackers. We're your IT department. You just didn't know you hired us." Because it was true. They owned everything. And Barr still had no idea. The hackers set a timer, the Super Bowl kickoff, for reaching a maximum audience and maximum humiliation. But two questions remain. How could a military contractor be this careless? And what was Aaron Barr about to discover that would make him quit his job, flee his home, and disappear completely? February 6th, 4:58 p.m. Aaron Barr has exactly 2 minutes of normal life left. He's wearing his lucky Steelers jersey, the one from Super Bowl 40. His wife made a 7-layer dip. His kids are arguing about commercials. His phone sits silent on the coffee table, which is strange because he usually gets 200 emails on Sundays. He picks it up. No new messages since noon. That's when the first domino falls. Exactly at 5 p.m., his iPhone screen flashes. Cannot retrieve mail. He enters his password. Wrong. He tries again, slowly. KIBAFO33. Invalid. His wife asks if he's okay. He doesn't answer. He's already running upstairs, taking them 3 at a time. He opens his Gmail and account has been suspended for unusual activity. His Facebook? This account has been temporarily locked. And what about Twitter? His profile picture has been replaced with the HB Gary logo wearing a Hitler mustache. The bio now reads, "I'm a security expert who uses his dog's name as a password." 3 minutes later, a Twitter notification appears from his own account, posting without him. "My social security number is 38774. I live at Woodland Drive. Come say hi." 1,300 retweets in 40 seconds. His phone starts ringing, getting calls from unknown numbers. He even gets pizza deliveries he didn't order. His 12-year-old daughter runs upstairs. "Dad, why are there police outside?" But the police aren't there to help. They're there because someone called in a hostage situation at his address. It's called swatting. 7 officers, guns drawn, surround his house during the Super Bowl. His neighbors watch from their windows. His kids are crying. And somewhere, 4 hackers are watching it all unfold through his own security cameras. At 5:17 p.m., Barr opens an anonymous chat room on his son's laptop, the only device they haven't compromised. A message pops up instantly. From Topiary. "Enjoying the game, Aaron?" Barr types back, "What do you want?" The response changes everything. Nothing. "We already have it, all 71,843 emails, including the one where you called your wife fat, the one where you planned to lie to the FBI, the one where you offered to sell WikiLeaks donors' information to Bank of America for $2 million. Here's what you need to understand. Barr thought he was in a chess match, but Anonymous wasn't playing chess. They were playing demolition. They weren't trying to win. They were trying to create chaos. And chaos doesn't follow rules. It continues. At 5:41 p.m., HB Gary's website changes. Suddenly, anyone on Earth can download a file called HB Gary Federal Full Exposure. All the 71,000 emails for free, unfiltered and unredacted. Within minutes, it's on WikiLeaks. Within hours, it's on every major news site. The Financial Times, the same paper that ran Barr's Boasts 2 days ago, publishes a new headline. Security expert hacked by subjects he hunted. Greg Hogland, co-owner of HB Gary, texts Barr in all caps, "What the fun did you do?" Penny Levy, the company president, is even more direct. "You've destroyed us, all of us." She's already on an IRC channel, literally begging Anonymous for mercy. The transcripts still exist. You can read her saying, "Please, this isn't our fault. It's Aaron's. We had nothing to do with this." Meanwhile, the Super Bowl is still being played, but Aaron Barr doesn't see it. He's in his bathroom, doors locked, laptop balanced on the sink, trying to salvage something, anything. His company email shows 1,847 unread messages. The subject lines tell the story, "You're fired from HB Gary's board. Congressional investigation pending," from his lawyer. "We're done," from his wife. Well, that last one he made up. But his wife did take the kids to her mother's house. The TV downstairs is still playing. The announcer says something about the biggest upset of the year. He's talking about football. But Aaron Barr knows better. The biggest upset already happened, and it's only getting worse. Because those 71,000 emails, they contained something nobody expected. Something that would end 3 companies, trigger a federal investigation, and expose a conspiracy that goes all the way to the Pentagon. What did Anonymous find that was so explosive, even they were shocked? And why did it involve a plan to destroy American journalism? February 7th, 6 a.m. While Aaron Barr hasn't slept in 36 hours, journalists worldwide are having the best morning of their careers. The leaked emails read like a conspiracy theorist's fever dream, except they're real. The first one is a PowerPoint titled "The WikiLeaks Threat." Slide 9 proposes creating fake documents filled with errors, leaking them to WikiLeaks, then exposing the errors to destroy their credibility. Slide 16 suggests targeting specific journalists. Glenn Greenwald's name appears 17 times. Slide 23, marked "Confidential, Destroy After Reading," outlines something called persona management software, fake online identities designed to manipulate public opinion. Each persona has a Facebook, Twitter, blog, and email. HB Gary was selling these fake people to the highest bidder for the price of $2 million per campaign. But that's not the smoking gun. The smoking gun is an email chain from January 24th, 2011. The subject line is "Bank of America, urgent." The bank thinks WikiLeaks has documents that could destroy them. They've hired the law firm Hunton & Williams, who hired HB Gary, who hired 2 other firms, Palantir, this one is very well known lately, and Barrico. Together, they're called Team Themis. Their mission is clear: destroy WikiLeaks before WikiLeaks destroys Bank of America. The fee is $2 million per month, and the methods are illegal in 48 states. That morning, Palantir's stock drops 8%. Their CEO, Alex Karp, issues an emergency statement. "We've severed all ties with HB Gary Federal." He personally calls Glenn Greenwald to apologize. Barrico deletes all mentions of HB Gary from their website. By noon, it's like Team Themis never existed, except it did, and Anonymous has the receipts. Here's where it gets personal. Remember those anonymous members Barr claimed to identify? He was wrong about every single one. Commander X wasn't even in Anonymous. He ran a completely different group. Q was a 17-year-old kid from Iowa who'd never hacked anything bigger than his school's lunch menu. One person Barr identified was actually an undercover FBI agent. Another was dead, had been for 3 years. Barr's entire investigation was fantasy. He'd connected random dots and created a conspiracy that didn't exist. But the universe has a sense of irony, because while Barr was inventing fake anonymous leaders, real anonymous members were watching and laughing. Sabu posts the chat logs from that night. You can see them mocking each page of Barr's research. "Look, he thinks I'm 45 and live in Texas," Topiary writes. "I'm 18 and British, you muppet." Kayla's response, "He spent 6 weeks on this? My cat could do better social engineering." On February 8th, Congress calls for an investigation, not into Anonymous, into H.B. Gary. Representative Hank Johnson writes to the CIA, NSA, and FBI, "What is the government's relationship with these firms? What other operations are they running? Who authorized this?" The answers never come. The investigation quietly disappears. But the questions remain until today. February 14th, Valentine's Day. Penny Levy does something unprecedented. She logs into Anonymous's public chat and begs. The full transcript is 73 pages. She offers everything. "We'll donate to your causes. We'll fire Aaron. We'll shut down the company. Please, just stop." Anonymous's response is 3 words. "Too late now." But they do make one demand. They want H.B. Gary to donate Barr's $1.2 million salary to Bradley Manning's defense fund, the whistleblower who leaked documents to WikiLeaks. The irony is deliberate. February 21st, 2 weeks after the hack, Forbes publishes an investigation titled "The Real Lesson of H.B. Gary." They've found something everyone missed. In the leaked emails, there's a contract with the FBI dated January 2010, a full year before the hack. H.B. Gary wasn't just working for the FBI. They were creating something called Metal Gear, software designed to control thousands of fake social media accounts, to shape public opinion, to destroy reputations, to manipulate elections. The FBI paid $250,000 for a prototype. It was delivered 3 weeks before Barr decided to attack Anonymous. The questions multiply. How many other companies are doing this? How many fake people are on your social media right now? How many opinions that you think are real are actually manufactured? And the biggest question of all, why did Aaron Barr really attack Anonymous? Was it ego, or was he ordered to? February 28, 2011, 22 days after the hack. Aaron Barr sends a 2-sentence resignation email. Effective immediately, "I resign as CEO of H.B. Gary Federal. I need to focus on protecting my family." What he doesn't mention, his family has received 3,847 death threats. His daughter's school had to hire security. His wife filed for separation. His dog, the one whose name became his password, won't even look at him. On March 15th, H.B. Gary Federal ceases to exist, acquired by another firm for $23,000. That's not a typo. A company once valued at $15 million sold for less than a Honda Civic. The buyer immediately destroys all records, deletes all data, and fires everyone. It's like H.B. Gary Federal never existed. Except it did, and the internet never forgets. Where's Aaron Barr now? Nobody knows. He disappeared completely. No LinkedIn, no Facebook, no digital footprint at all. Some say he works at McDonald's in Delaware. Others claim he teaches cybersecurity at a community college under a fake name. The truth? He's probably reading this script. "Hi, Aaron. Your password still sucks." But here's what matters. The 4 hackers who destroyed him, 3 got arrested within a year. Sabu was already an FBI informant, had been since before the H.B. Gary hack. He sold out everyone to avoid prison. Topiary got 2 years. Kayla, whose real name was Ryan and who was actually a 25-year-old man pretending to be a teenage girl, got 30 months. Only Tiflo escaped. Nobody knows who Tiflo was. Nobody ever will. Yet their arrest doesn't undo what they exposed. Those 71,000 emails revealed a shadow industry. Private companies conspiring with banks, law firms, and government agencies to manipulate reality itself, creating fake people, destroying real journalists, attacking anyone who threatens corporate power. It's still happening, right now. The only difference? They've learned not to use their dog's name as a password. You want to know the real lesson? It's not about passwords. It's not about security. It's not even about anonymous. It's about power. Aaron Barr thought he had it because he had government contracts and corporate backing. Anonymous knew they had it because they understood one simple truth. In the digital age, information isn't just power. It's the only power that matters. And the moment you think you control it, you've already lost. Here's what should terrify you. Everything in this story happened in 2011. Facebook had 600 million users then. Now it has 3 billion. Twitter had 200 million. Now it has 500 million. The tools HB Jerry was building, fake people, opinion manipulation, reputation destruction, they're not prototypes anymore. They're products. You interact with them every day. That argument you had online last week? Half the people might have been software. That political opinion that suddenly went viral? Could be Metal Gear 2.0. By the way, remember when we talked about Sabu being an informant? His story is crazier than you probably think. It makes this one look like a training exercise. Click here to watch how Anonymous tried to change the world but just ruined their lives. Trust me, you think this story was insane? You haven't seen anything yet.